You know, I am here. The big question is, can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel the love tonight? And if you can, please, just, I don't know, feel more love. How is everybody doing? There is autism. There is always autism. What is going on, babies? Can you hear? Yes, you can hear. Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. That is a beautiful thing. That is what makes me Randy. It gets me ready to go. Also, the power went out, so I think it's Control Center. I always have to restart Control Center whenever like that happens because then I can control my lights. Fantastic. So, how's the quality, by the way, everybody? Is the quality good? Quality good? I hope so. You hear me? Jeremiah says with $2. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, let me make sure that my alerts, I guess, have their own sound or something. I'm not sure how to do that. Hold on. Control audio via OBS. There we go. Hold on. I want to be able to hear them. Advanced audio properties. Haha, we're learning. Monitor and output. Fantastic. Now I'll be able to hear them. Thank you. How was everybody's Christmas? How was all the holiday stuff? Tell me. I have lots of stuff to go over on this fine day. Hope everybody liked the thumbnail. I think that it might get me in trouble, but you know, what can be said? Let me really quick also, let me add like a music output for you guys. So then you guys can hear like music or some shit. That's way too loud. That's way too loud. But you know, here it is. Oh, anyway, VP9. That is what I recommend. Also, I saw in the chat somebody was asking. That is a PPQ made by Walther. It is the predecessor to the PDP. Both fantastic. The stream is full of autism, so you know it's good. It's always full of autism. Always. Negative, you can't hear or see shit. You must be blind, Helen Keller. Fucking un-Helen Keller yourself. It's beautiful to hear unless Taylor Swift is singing. Yes. Because Taylor Swift, is that singing? I don't know. You like catapults? Yo, I love catapults. Catapults are awesome. I don't know why, but I have this like love for like random like siege weaponry. I don't know why I do. Disable ads. That is they are on the lowest setting that YouTube allows. They are on the lowest setting that YouTube allows. So, there you go. You worked all week, including Christmas. Did you get extra pay for Christmas? Also, so let me discuss one of the things. By the way, Jeremiah. There it is. Now I can hear it. Jeremiah says if you get a letter mark, dibs on the crow's nest. I mean, I'm fucking down. I am legitimately down to become a pirate should that bill pass. Now, if it doesn't pass through the federal government, it is still technically part of our founding documents. So technically, I think a governor could even do it. Just say, yeah, we're doing that. Know what I mean? Trebuchet is great. I love the trebuchet as well. The only issue with the trebuchet that I have found is that whenever you look for a PNG of the trebuchet, you never get a good one. Know what I mean? Never get a good one. You did get extra pay. You played PS5 remotely. Fuck it. That ain't a bad way to spend the day, is it? You know what I mean? That ain't bad at all. That's all right. So a couple things that we need to discuss, okay? Now, obviously, I think everybody here is familiar with what is going on in Minnesota. right? Now, did everybody here watch Nick Shirley's video? Oh, excuse me. Fuck. Did you guys watch Nick Shirley's video about like his, I think, what is it, like 44 minutes? 44 minutes of him just going through Minnesota and going to all these daycares. Not a single child in sight. Not a single one of them had a kid in him. Not one. And he goes to all of them. One of them threatened to call the police on him, which is insane. They're like, oh, yeah, you're harassing us. It's like, no. He walked up. He was like, yeah, I want to enroll my kid. they were like, they don't know what to do. So here's the big question, and I think that we're all going to come to the same conclusion. But this is my personal kind of view on it, so I figured let's at least air it as is. Does anybody think that Tim Walz should go to prison? Not is, should. Should. Yeah, a lot of them have blacked out windows, locked doors. Some of them are like, it's like an empty room. It is like an empty room with nothing in it other than like a desk where like 3 Somali dudes are, you know, you just got like some dudes in there counting money. You know what I mean? You haven't had the time yet? Jeremiah, I highly recommend it, dude. It's on X. It's also on YouTube. It's insane. It is insane. It is a live stream, Schreider. It is. Didn't the Minneapolis police stop him also? That, I don't remember, actually. I don't remember. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. But highly recommend checking it out. Also, big point that there is on this. He just kind of proved that modern journalism, like through like legacy media, is completely fucking dead. And what I mean by that is, did anybody see a report from CBS, MSNBC, CNN? Just today, I think there was a Fox News report, so it took them a bit because legacy media, A, moves slow, B, covers their handlers' asses. So he just destroyed that. He has 110 million views on this thing on X alone, which is kind of more impressions, but he's still got millions of views. That was awkward. You saw the thumbnail. When you clicked to watch, you got an ad asking for donations to help people immigrate to America. YouTube's screwing with me? Fuck, they are. Don't immigrate here. That's actually something we're going to talk about today. My immigration stances have worsened. You believe you should go to prison for stolen valor along with the fraud shite? Who? What, Tim Walz? Yeah. Tim Walz, definitely. He should go to prison for a lot of shit. I'm not sure, should be put old codger. Codger. Fuck. You haven't seen any legacy, because there is none. There is no legacy media coverage. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend watching it. Here's the thing. I think that Tim Walz, Ilhan Omar, and every single one of these fucks needs to be thrown into a cage to rot for fraud and defrauding the American people. And in the case of both Tim Walz and fucking Ilhan, treason. Because they are using American taxpayer funds to fund a terrorist enemy, which falls under treason. And both of them need to be charged with that. Will it happen? Fucking no. And that is my gripe currently. Here's the thing. We can all say, oh, I supported this administration. I didn't. But they're not doing shit. Now, a huge chunk of that could be laid at Pam fucking Bondi's feet, which I have said from the start that she is a dumb bitch and that she should not fucking be anywhere near power, because she's going to sit on Fox News, suck a couple people's wee-wees, and then she's gonna fucking cry. That's all she does. She doesn't actually do anything. She doesn't fucking press charges against a goddamn fucking person. She's just like, ha ha ha, 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 look at me. I am Pam Bondi. I hate her. I hate her. Pam Bondi needs to be removed. We need to put somebody in that fucking position who is going to be like the most cold, stone cold fucking person to go after everybody. And I want these people to go to jail. And if anybody goes, oh yeah, but the optics, we're done with optics. Throw them in prison, let them rot. Anyway. And then deport them all. Denaturalize. Oh, you love Somalia so much. Well, don't worry, Tim Walls. We have a vacation for you. Who wants to fucking put money towards that GoFundMe? 110 million around midnight. Oh, more. Is it more now, Deadman? It very well could be. It very well could be. It was 110 when the last time I saw was, but it's probably way more now. Timmy was supposed to be, CS7 gave up that position, governor of Minnesota. No, that I remember. He was just a disgrace to humanity, Tech. He's just a disgrace to humanity. He is here's the thing. Tim Walls, do you guys remember that ad that ran? And it was him fixing, I think he was putting a new, air intake. Right? He was putting a new air filter into a car or so. He was something. It was like an old car. And he's like, yeah, I'm a real man. I'm going to put this in here. And it was the dumbest fucking thing ever. It's like, first off, I love that the people who talk about how gender is supposedly the slipstream of fucking just 852 billion nonsense ways to be gay. But at the same time, they can't actually define what a man or a woman is. But then if you ask them why Dylan Mulvaney is now MR woman, it's because he's in a dress and does everything that a stereotypical feminine, side of womanhood would do. And so it's like, oh, so your definition of a woman is every trope that you claim to stand against. Same goes for the men. It's like, oh, Tim Walls is manly because he put an air fucking filter into an old Camaro. But the fact that he lets 552 Somali men gangbang his wife and himself in, the governor's mansion, most likely, allegedly, probably. That doesn't make him gay. Anyway, I don't like him. He's a real fucking manly man. I bet he tells himself that every single time he looks into a fucking mirror with his panties on. I really like the lace. Tim Walls watched the new Stranger Things episode, jacking it. Like, yeah, I don't like girls either. If I am made, can I be AG? Does AG need to have been born in the US? I don't think they do, right? Yeah. Oh wait, was that it? Was it taking one wing nut off, replacing the air filter, and replacing the singular? Okay, so that's what it wasn't even the actual filter. It was the wing nut. Okay, that explains a lot. Manly. So manly. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, they talk about how there's toxic masculinity, right? Who here is toxically masculine? Don't dog on banana hammocks. They hold everything in place. Here's the thing, Carson. They might hold everything in place when your wiener is normal sized, okay? I got a problem, man. They don't make banana hammocks that fucking hold my giant ass fucking testicles, It's just all ball. Oh, man. What's going on, everybody? Anyway, so that is what do we call it? That is item 1 is Minnesota today. And that leads me into my discussion about, actually, I'm going to take this fucking headset off. I don't fucking need it. This is going to take me into, so you guys have been subscribers to the channel for long enough, I think, to know that my immigration stances were typically, hey, you come here legally, you do it the right way, you become an American, and I'm proud of you. Bob's your uncle, proud of you. You get your little red, white, and blue flag, right? I no longer feel this way. Now, I'm not saying you have to agree with me. I'm not. I shan't say that. What I shall say is I believe that immigration should be completely shut down from all nations on earth, period, bar none. Starting, now here's the thing, if you want to say we need to slow roll out that rule, sure. Let's start with all the third world countries. You no longer get to come here. Why? Well, fix your own shit. If you can't fix your own country, perhaps you're not going to be a benefit to ours. It's a thought. Also, there's the belief that if you do come here, your country then is worse off, which then encourages more of you. So I'm good. Now, anybody who's like, oh, yeah, that's just a white nationalist point of view. First off, I think it's weird that there can't be a white country when there can be a country of Japanese people, a country of Chinese people, a country of, black people in Africa. Apparently that's perfectly fine for the wokies, but it's bad for a European white country. Now, that's not even my argument. Now, I think that's like the Fuentes argument. My personal argument is just I don't fucking want immigrants here. A single one. Not a one. I want them all sent back. Shoo shoo, fly fly. And if you say, oh, well, that's going to be this massive undertaking, it's going to be billions or trillions of dollars, then we can discuss trebuchets, because I have an idea to fix this. Okay. Now, we all know that Trump is currently using his own money, as well as, I believe, some charitably raised funds to renovate the White House, add the ballroom, right? Great, fantastic. We do the same kind of thing for the trebuchets. So what we do is, you ever go to those like pumpkin launching competitions on whose slingshot or medieval weaponry is going to be the best for yeeting a pumpkin a mile away? We just do that, but for deportation. Can we send Pedro to Europe? Let's find out. $115 million on his post, and between 250 million views each on all the people report. Yeah, no, it's insane, and he deserves every fucking view. To be fair, I'd come here just for the... Yeah, but here's the thing. That's not why any of them come here. Like, and when I say any of them, I mean, like, of course, there's going to be one, right? Like, if Count Dankula were to move to America, I'm quite sure part of the reason would be our gun laws and our free speech laws, right? I'm quite sure that would be a reason. Now, here's the thing. While I love Dankula, I gotta maintain on principle that I want every single country to be barred from coming here for 20 years. 20 years. Fix our own shit first. That's what we need to do. Hello, what is going on, Dutch? You are Dutch. Anyway. So my thoughts are no longer, I guess the abortion argument, it's like safe, legal, and rare. No, I do not want safe, legal, and rare immigration. I want immigration to be extraordinarily dangerous, actually. Because here's the thing. If somebody, like, everybody's going to say, oh, well, it's already dangerous enough. You have those people walking across this fucking river or whatever. No. I want you to have to pass an obstacle course full of anacondas and shit. Like alligators, crocodiles. I want there to be a puma. That's what I want. I want it to be so fucking difficult that other countries go, not worth it. And then the one dude's gonna be like, I think I could do it. That's what we need. That's what we need in this country. That is how proper immigration reform will happen, is with medieval siege weaponry, contests to see how far we can yeet them, and turning every piece of the border into essentially, something more dangerous than I don't know. Pick your dystopian nightmare. Need to hire some of the builders of the pumpkin chicken competition. I just want people to not be here. I'm not sure if you guys saw. So actually, I think there's a report for this. Hold on, because let me pull it up, because I'm quite sure that there was this whole thing about yeah, here we go. You guys ready for this? I'm going to show you all something, and it is going to be like, oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. And this is here's the thing. This is why legacy media is fucking dead. But we'll get there. Here we go. You ready? Okay. So everybody, as you can see, right, we have this wonderful thing here that says the US is on track for its lowest murder rate ever. Now, not just murder, violent crime, all of the bad stuff, right? We're on the trajectory to have the lowest for like decades, right? And they're saying, like, what do we know about the national murder rate in 2025? We know it's falling fast, and that's almost certainly well below pre-COVID levels. That's clear in the FBI data. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention data, Gun Violence Archive data, and in my project, the Real-Time Crime Index. Okay, so do we know why? Anybody want to wager a guess why? I do not want Canada to be the 51st state. I want Canada to have a wall built between us and them to keep their commie asses over there. The snow goblins must remain. Anybody want to wager a guess in chat why the murder and violent crime rate has fallen so drastically, with Trump? Any guesses? Because, here's the thing, right? As crime is falling, FBI measures 7 major categories of crime, 11 population groups, rural counties, cities. But what are they not doing? Oh, wait, they're not doing it based on immigration status. It's kind of like if you deport a lot of the criminals, the crime stops happening. Because wasn't there a report that said that a majority of the crime was just repeat offenses? It was like the same people committing the same fucking crimes, right? We changed the laws to include less things under murder. Incorrect, actually. That would have to be Ottawa. They're the only part of Canada that's bad. No. The typical Canadian, what I would call conservative, is still a Democrat in the United States. The typical, Canadian that I have met is still very fucking much what I would call the old center left. Still far too much for what I just want immigration dead from every country, and that includes Poland. And I love Poland. I love that Poland fucking guards their borders with guns and lethal force. I think we should do the same. Apparently, we say that that's bad for some reason. Unless they attack us. I think that them trying to get here is an attack on us, personally. But at the same time, I still want Poland to not be able to move here either. Just saying. Seem like a decent enough guess to me since it's been done before. No, more things. They're trying to make more things actually count under, essentially. They do that all the time. They try and fudge the numbers with this is a mass casualty event. It's like, ooh, 2 people died. So it's like, yes, you're correct. They do that, but that is not why. No, it's because all the fucking people that are committing the crimes are being deported. And also because the whole, we're going to keep letting them out of prison isn't happening as much. Still fucking happening, mind you. But not happening as much. Not happening as much. But still, it's good to see that the crime rate is going down. It is fantastic. And they're saying that Trump doesn't deserve credit. Black Lives Matter does. You mean the people that stole a bunch of people's money and decided, hey, let's buy mansions and Bugattis. I also want a Bugatti. If any of the BLM people would like to give me one, I still will not join your stupid culty club, because fuck you. Also, fuck Bugatti. It's made by Volkswagen, and I hate their crappy cars. Give me a TRX again. I want another one. But I want this one to have a Elephant Crate engine, and I want it to be a technical. I want a Ma Deuce on the back. Anyway. No, they're arresting more people, Dave. They're arresting more. That's the great thing. That would have to be, wait, hold on, wait. Only Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Yukon are useful. Here's the thing. You could talk about useful in a generalized area, but the majority of those people still want universal, and I call universal free healthcare, free college, and all that other fucking nonsense. No. Keep that commie shit over there. I want the end of insurance in this country. That's what I want. I want insurance to no longer be a thing. It is a scam. Here's the thing. I'm going to be the first to tell you, somebody who works in the field, it's a fucking scam. Insurance, privatized insurance, is complete bullshit. Obamacare made it more bullshit. The ACA made it more bullshit because it essentially just hyperinflated the fucking costs to do business for them, and then also, you know, they decided, hey, you know what, we're going to be, let's make these three providers billionaires. More billionaires. So fuck insurance. That doesn't mean make the state the only insurance payer. Single payer is far worse than what we have with our current system. Eliminate all of it, make people pay for their own fucking issues. Because if people can't be forced to, here's the thing. If the my 600-pound life fucking fat fucks, those people, on a single payer, hey, guess what? You are funding their heart attacks, their fucking, you know, heart transplants, all the fun stuff to keep that fucking heifer alive. You want Cardi B to, you know, keep fucking, you know, banging people. Thank you, Jeremiah, for 5. But, you know, banging people, getting all these fucking diseases. You're subsidizing her being a whore, right? I'm good. I'm good. She should have to pay for her own mistakes. And I'm quite sure she probably does, because she's worth millions. But the people on my 600-pound life and the average McDonald's goer is not. And I don't want to fund their bad decisions. Have thou seeneth the Gareth matteth by thy man knoweth as rebel raiders? I have noteth. Fifth. Make them like Puerto Rico? That I'm a little more okay with, actually. I agree with that. Have I seen the BMW technical? I have not. I have not. Toyota Hilux is cool, but also I would like you to remember this, mutant. I am 6'5". So while I would fit in it, it doesn't have a lot of the fucking power that I want. I would fit in it, not comfortably. A TRX, I know for a fact I fit quite comfortably in. It's all cushy. I have one. It reminds me of the ATF Braves and bump stock debacle. Oh my god, yeah. Yep. I support single-payer gym memberships. Yeah, single-payer gym memberships where the only payer is the person going. I am the tiny one. I am the tiny one. Yeah, I'm 6'5". And I'm small. I am little. I am little man in my family. So, actually, you guys want to see something funny? Let me show you guys something I think you'll get a kick out of. For anybody who doesn't know, Dimmy is 6'7"-ish. So if you guys know Dimmy, who is, I love him dearly. Let me just always open it with this. Why the fuck? I have a new computer, by the way, so it still does weird shit. Okay. You guys want to see me and Demi next to each other? Demi, me, Shell. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Great photo, by the way. I have it in the folder on here called Fwens. Spelled just like that, too. It's a great thing. Let me see. What's okay, cool. The music's still going. Fantastic. By the way, Jeremiah, thank you for the 5. I have not seen Gareth Madeth by the man known as Rebel Raiders. I have not, though. That's crazy. Wait, you don't want to make them like Puerto Rico? You do or you don't? Dimmy! Yes! My lover. I love you. Dimmy, we were talking about how I want not a single country to be able to immigrate here. Ever. For 20 years. What say you, sir? No turd in that pic? No. No. Dimmy and Shell went to the Unsub show in Boston. I was originally going to go with Dimmy. Sadly, I couldn't because schedule with my daughter had to take precedent. But they did come back, and then we all went out to dinner together. It was very nice. I'm 7 minutes behind. I don't want to jump ahead and miss a rant. They become a colony. Here's the thing. Dimmy and I have talked about this at great length. If we are going to allow immigration from other nations, those other nations should be America. And what we mean by this is it's time to colonize again. We should have done it after the war. Hey, we're the only one with the bomb. Guess what? Thank you for your country. It is ours now. If I ever wind up on Unsub, you should ask to have Jacob Wolf on at the same time. A meeting of the giants. Is he also big? I should ask to bring Dimmy and my little brother. That's what I should do. That is what I should do. Is I should have Dimmy and my little brother and me, and then right next to me, Donut. Come here, Donut. Oh, who wants uppies? Okay, so he's like my brother. Yeah, he's like my little brother. I get it. He's a little taller than my brother then. So that'd be funny as shit. Yeah, my little brother is 6'10", so, and he's like 360-ish pounds. So he'd be like the interim between me and Wolf. Yeah. I think Eli's like 5'7", I think. Nice to see me. What's going on, Vertus? How you doing? It's nice to be streaming. My new PC can handle it, which is fantastic. Dimmy, isn't Eli like 5'7", 5'8", something like that? I don't think he's 5'5", right? He's not that tiny. Maybe. That would make sense. The 5'7" to 10 area. That's a big difference. No, cause Donut's 5'10". Better uppies. No, I just want to do it to Donut because he got mad that I called him like 5'8" or something in my video, my D&D video on him. And so I really just want to give Donut uppies. You know, did you guys see Rich post about how on Angry Cops, he posted on X about like, oh, he asked all his friends, how much do you weigh? So he can make sure he can lift them out of battle. Right? And I realize I weigh more than Cody. So I weigh more than Donut by a bit. I think I weigh more than Nick, actually. Morning. You know what? I'm gonna message Eli now and just be like, how tall are you? How tall? Tell me now. I must know. I need to know whether or not I can give you uppies, Eli. I need to. Oh my gosh. But actually, speaking of fucking angry cops and all of that fun stuff, did everybody here get to see his song "It's a Murda" and the DoorDash song "I'm a Victim" and "It's a Murda"? Nick is 230. I think he said he was like 230 something, so I'm like 20 pounds more than Nick. In the Buster store. Okay, so somebody go back and check it. Nipple height. Oh, perfect height for me. Yes. If you guys didn't hear that those songs, those were some of the most fun that I have had to make. You see a lot of AC stuff. Good. So for anybody who doesn't know, I also make Rich's thumbnails. So I make AC's thumbnails for a lot of his videos. I don't think all of them. But enough. And for you guys who know, like Kennedy, Lex, he does a lot of his editing, which is awesome. So we ended up I think Lex recommended, he's like, "Oh, you need to talk to Tac if you want to do like music." So he messaged me and we started talking. And he actually ended up calling me while I was at Wendy's in a drive-thru. Rich calls me. Imagine being on a phone call with angry cops ordering a Baconator. Then we started discussing music. So those songs came out of this grand idea he has, which is tons of fun, to make random... Wait, oh, you're going to be wet while I talk to you? Fucking bet. We'll see you, Carson. And possibly a date with a woman. Just make sure they're a woman. Can't really... Yeah, it's a little... Just make sure. But, yeah, we ended up just making those songs. And so, there will probably be more. There will probably be more. Because I've just been making just random music with him. And it's very, very... He's 5'8". 5'8". So I was closer, right? So it's literally, "Sir, this is a Wendy," kind of. Kind of. It's really funny. Yeah, no, but we ended up discussing that. So there's going to be, I do know that there is, he had made a comment. I've been working on it in the background. It wasn't a video-based one, because if you know, DoorDash one obviously was topically relevant at the time. So was the It's a Murda one that was based on a police stop. So there are going to be ones that are based on that are like rapid fire. Hey, let's knock these out, and I try to knock them out in like a week. I'm working on one right now based on something that if you've watched Donut's channel for a long time, you'll know what it's about, and that's probably just going to be its own thing. So which one did you guys prefer? Did you prefer It's a Murda, or did you prefer Victim? Because like personally, I liked Victim better. That's also because the audio that I had of her screaming was way better than the like police body cam audio. It's really difficult to mix and master, like, you know, mono nothing sound, you know, from like a $1.97 microphone versus, you know, at least a phone. Because I think like she, you know, she did TikTok for whatever, so she had at least decent audio, which allowed me to at least make a decent song. You liked It's a Murda? It was a good song. It was a good song. I think here's the thing. You're entitled to like both of them. You know? I think Victim did slightly better on YouTube, but also it's a new thing, so I think it's just going to pick up as it goes on. I think that's kind of what the plan has always been. Yeah, I wouldn't call it ideal for anything other than, you know, sir, as you can, you know, see, they did indeed say that they were going to harm that person, you know, whatever it might be. It's good for, like, just what you need it to do. It is not good for anything more than that. You remember that one, you don't remember the other one. That's fine. That's fine. Victim was like more like metalcore. I added, like, I literally I messaged AC. I said, is it okay if I add just like some of me deathcore screaming I'm a victim in between? And he was like, yeah, it's your baby, go for it. I was like, sweet. Yeah, exactly. See, Moto, exactly. Yeah. It also just better audio quality just to work with from a mixing standpoint. You know what I mean? I wonder when she goes. She already went to court. Her first time going to court, she and her lawyer requested no cameras. I think the judge even said something like, "Oh, now you don't want cameras." I think that was an initial appearance. I don't know if anything more has happened. Now you gotta go listen to it again. It's all good. It's all good. Enjoy. I think that we added it to Spotify. Did we? I'm pretty sure we added it to Spotify. Let me see. Angry Cops. Angry Cops Artist. Yep. It's on Spotify. Issa Murda is on there. I don't see Victim. That's interesting. Might want to message Rich and be like, hey buddy, what happened? It's on, so Spotify, it's on there, Matt. It's on there. Is it on YouTube? I know it's probably on YouTube Music too and all that, but I'm not sure about if Victim is on Spotify. I don't see Victim on Spotify. I'm sure, yeah, victims on both video platforms. That much I know. You have 2 of my albums on your playlist for work. Oh, just wait. So if anybody doesn't know, I already I made an actual artist profile for myself called Half of Forever. So rather than everything being under Tactical Turtleneck, it's you know, it's much more like, I guess separate, you know, so I could do more serious shit with it. Well, I actually had to help him set it up. Yeah, it's not on, those are not going to be on mine until we have to figure out, there's a way. So when you list them on Spotify, you have to put in like contributing artists and stuff, but it was conflicting because I didn't have an Apple account or something. Anyway, it should be good next time, but it was just being a pain in the dick. Did he not? I haven't seen whether or not she's posted more. Of the old song Nobody? I haven't watched Kinda Consensual. So what old song, what, Nobody but by Skindred? Because that's the Nobody I know. Yeah, I've got this. Yeah, they don't have the them. That's kind of upsetting. Oh, well, it is what it is. Is what it is. Can't expect everything to be up on Spotify. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure Victim will be up there at some point. Ooh, fuck. God damn. That felt great. That felt great. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I must pee. The court case is for next year. Thank you for letting me know. I will be right back. I gotta pee. Chair! was so much better. God. So much better. Ugh. I had to pee so bad. I apologize. Forgot that I made the Spotify sad me, you know, is wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Demi. January 2026, when we see her ball like baby, like she was a good. Can't wait. Hopefully I'll make a video about it. You guys want me to make a video about her? Because I can. I can, and I will. And I will. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. God damn. This is bad today. Just all that Dr. Pepper. Oh, so on the instant weight loss. Thank you. I weigh so much less. Yeah, now I'm only, 250 pounds and 3 ounces. Better fill back up, Gotta make sure I maintain. But what was I gonna say? So, I had some ideas, and I wanted to throw them back and forth with y'all in chat, so then we can potentially discuss how, I guess, the format of a thing could work out, so then everybody could possibly enjoys it. Finish making a damn logo so I can make your merch. Wait, for this channel? Yeah, I still don't have a logo. I've never made a logo for this channel. Would you expect anything less of me replacing the weight? So, I have been wanting... Here's the thing. Now, I think you all know I am a relatively politically active person. Yes? Correct? I think that we could all agree, yes, Tac is politically active. He makes quite a few political videos, right? Would we agree? I don't necessarily want my entire content and brand to be built around ragging on politicians. Hey, this is what's happening in fucking the Middle East. First off, don't care about the Middle East. Fuck them. With a nuke. I don't care. My big thing is I like certain things that are political that kind of touch on it, but I don't want to be the next political commentator. I don't want to be the next, I don't know, Fuentes fucking, well, I don't want to be Fuentes because I don't watch trap porn, but I don't want to be the next political person. That's fuck that. I like things that I find funny. Some of that is political, some of it is not. So I know, Will, it's fucking crazy. But I had a thought, and the way I'm gonna break this down. Actually, I took notes on this. Hold on, let me just go grab those. Let me go grab them and just be like, what was my idea, and then I fleshed them out already. Because okay, so and Dimmy, you already know quite a few. Yeah, you know some of this. So I want to do a series where essentially we're gonna call it FAFO, which is fuck around, find out, right? But I want to kind of go over it where you guys can submit things as not necessarily a full reaction, but kind of like a breakdown. I want you guys to think of like a mix between Angry Meme Review and Darwin Awards, except rather than people blowing their own faces apart, they're doing stupid things to other people who then blow their faces apart with like a shotgun or a baseball bat or a truck, you know, anything where people have fucked around and now have found out. So that's one idea. Angry and filled with cosplay. I'm still gonna do those things. I'm still gonna do this. I just don't want it to be the entirety, right? All right. So like, if that's what you come for, that the stuff is going to stay, but I also want more cultural shit. And I think that watching people get the shit handed to them is cultural. So there's that. The other idea, and I haven't really thought to, I kind of did like one version of it. I'm not sure how you guys felt about it, where like I read an article and then went over it. I kind of want to do a couple more like that. And then I also want to do what I'm going to call Tac Reacts, which is where you guys, we're adding a channel in the Discord. I think it might have already been added. I'm not sure if Dimmy can confirm or if I can confirm or whatever. But that is like your suggestions. Those are things that I can make Attack Reacts to. Where I'm essentially like, think of it like Asmongold's clips, where like they're like, you know, 1 to 3 minutes long of just me being like, and this is why that person is fucking retarded. And then giving you my take on it. Those kind of things, you know what I mean? I don't have a Sailor Moon cosplay. I have an Esdeath cosplay, and it's not mine, it's my wife's. It is there? Thank you. The first idea seems nice, but is there enough footage? Don't really get in your feed between all the combat footage and the AI slop. I don't get much AI slop. At least here. I get quite a bit on TikTok, but that's also because it's TikTok. I think that there's more than enough footage just because the world is full of stupid people. Like, have you not seen like Steve Inman's page? Steve Inman's page is like perfect representation of it, but instead of like doing the announcement like a UFC fighter like he does, we're gonna break it down. And you know, like, what's the over under on this guy getting kicked in the head by a horse and then they die, and then you're like, hey. So I'm not sure what's just desserts. Also, I love both violence and poetry. I wrote poems. They are poems. They are fantastic, and I like them. I highly recommend checking out Steve Inman's page on X. It is hilarious. It is brutal. Like, here, actually, hold on. I'll show you some. Here, let me pause the music really quick, because we do not need music when we're watching Steve Inman.
Of coffee.
Okay, we're going to. Here we go. And Steve Inman, this guy's a genius, by the way. Ready?
It's 1 a.m. at In-N-Out, and if you plan on grabbing somebody's neck, plan on taking a couple of shots to the dome. His boyfriend telegraphs that punch from a million light years away, and he gets dropped as well. Now both of them are involuntarily making out with the hepatitis floor. Gotta respect this guy, gentlemen. He saw there was a woman in the middle of it. He waited for her to get out of the way, and then he started swinging animal style. He's like, you want to...
Yeah, there's enough of it. It exists. The fact that he has a page and he posts like, I think like 20 times a day, there's enough for me to do one a week. You know what I mean? So it's great. It's fantastic. Love that shit. So there's going to be that. There's also going to be like, if there's something in the world that you want me to know about and cover and make a video about, you let me know in the Discord. Okay, that's where you do it. That's where you do it, all right? That doesn't mean send me weird pictures of you and your cousin in a fucking kiddie pool outside drinking beer. I don't need to see that. Nobody does. Unless your cousin's really hot and has like C-cup tits. Just don't have sex with your cousin. You're not Somali. Anyway. I'm not running. No, I will never run for Congress. Okay. Couple things. Never gonna run for Congress. One, I do not have the mental I don't have the proper demeanor, I guess, is the to be a congressman. I just don't, because I would like walk up to AOC and I'd be like, hey, you're fucking retarded while she's on news. I just don't have there's no decorum with me. I am what I am, and that's all that I am, and what I am is an autistic asshole. So there's that. Two, I hate politicians, so it would essentially just be me stifling everything that they do, and probably peeing in their coffee. Three, I can't run for certain parts of higher office because wasn't born in the US. So no, not running for Congress like Brandon. I support him and his endeavors. So yes. Reminds you of fuck, you can't remember his name and top your head. Aussie destination fuck guy? I don't know. Does sister work? I don't know. That depends on the country, I guess. Can you fucking imagine me walking into the Senate floor dressed in my red coat? Oh my God, as a founding father? Oh yeah, just walking in there and just be like, come here, you heathens. It is time for you to suck the mighty rod of the founder. Yeah. I should just probably do that anyway. Who wants to go to DC with me? That's all you want from your congressman? Fair, but I don't need the felonies. I don't need the felonies. It'd be perfect. Oh man. Yeah. Hi, my name is Tactical Turtleneck and I'm running for Congress. So what's your platform? Well, I think that we should use medieval siege weaponry to deport all foreigners, socialists and communists. And I believe that guns should be in vending machines, and I think that Alexander Ocasio-Cortez's tits are the only nice part of her. But even still, communist tits still provide spoiled milk. So don't drink that coffee over there, because I milked her when she was passed out. I gave her some of that Michael Jackson drug, and then tits, you know. Sounded dangerously German. The nicest Eiferreich, we müssen this you no. Not doing it. You can't make me. I'm gonna deport my mother? Oh, hell yeah. First off, my birth mother is still in Sweden. So fuck her. She's a piece of shit. I would deport the person who purchased me any day of the week. So yes. Both of them. Deport both of them. Send one to whatever other country, because she was born here, but I don't like her. And then the other one's Swedish, so I mean, just make sure she stays there. I don't know. Fuck it, she might be dead. I don't know. I would hope that one of my siblings would have told me. Hey, by the way, mom died. Cool. Completely reasonable. Neither of them deserve to be in this country. They're horrible. They're horrible people. One of them is a communist, for Christ's sake. No. We send those fuckers over the border. Fuck it. Here's the thing. Communism is allowed. But if you want to be a commie, you have to go work in the gulag for the American taxpayer, because you love workers' rights, right? So cool. Okay, cool. Go over there. Da, comrade. Be like Jude Law. I am Vasily Zaitsev. Watch me. Oh my God. I'm going after the Germans. Anyway. I don't know why I did that. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. By the way, Dimmy, why are you wait, not why are you? Dimmy, are you still naked? August 16th. Tactical march on Washington, y'all up. Wait, why August 16th? That is an oddly specific day. Why that specific day? Why is August 16th the most auspicious day? I thought that was Cali with commies. Cali has a lot of commies. Cali has a ton of commies. But so do a lot of other places, sadly. It's almost like we didn't do enough to quell them. And when I mean quell, I mean removing all the warning labels so then the dumb ones die off before they hit the age of 7. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. You keep talking in gibberish. Anyway. New York has a lot of commies, and guess where Mom, and when I say mom, I mean the person who purchased me, not the one who birthed me. Guess where she's from? Crazy, right? Fucking nuts. It's almost like it's predictable. It's almost like if we build a wall around those states, the rest of the country gets on pretty okay. Like, let me ask you this. Does anyone here reasonably think that removing access from New Yorkers to the rest of the country or the rest of the country to New York would actually cause massive detriment to the United States? Because people argue, yeah, the stock market's there. Cool. That's online now. People manage their own trades. There's not some fucking gay dude that's sitting there going, yeah, I want 500 Microsoft. Yeah, no, yeah. That doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it does just in my house whenever I have a party. Yeah, the removing access to those places does nothing other than benefit mankind. That's like saying, hey, my inability to just walk into North Korea has apparently caused me great distress. Not really. No, it hasn't. If I wanted to see a bunch of anorexic Koreans, I could just use Google. They exist. But yes. Also, what are everybody's plans for New Year's? What are everybody's plans for New Year's? Are we wanting to do anything particularly fun? Are we getting drunk? Are we going outside? Are we meeting up with a couple of hookers and doing some Colombian bang bang off of their assholes? Don't pay for it. You're better than that. You got a point, actually. Yeah, search K-pop. Here's the thing. They all look like women. Like even the dudes, the K-pop dudes are like hyper feminine dudes. It's the weirdest fucking. Also, they get a lot of plastic surgery in that country. I'm good. Drinking gin, respect. 13 pounds of smoked prime rib. Where is mine? Where is my feed me? I am a large human being. I require sustenance. Okay. Build 20 suppressors until the ATF. I haven't built any NFA items in a year. The NFA. Remove it entirely. Excuse me. Fuck. So much Dr. Pepper. I love it. If we wall off the states that want immigrants so badly, put walls around them and tell them they can move to other states, they need a federal passport to move out of state. I agree. I'm totally for this. I have said on many occasions that what I want us to do, if you ever look at Japan and the way that Japan portrays America, right? Watch anime, right? Just genuinely, just watch anime. If you look at how they make American characters, they're these giant, big, buff, fucking muscular World War II motherfuckers with this epic mustache, blonde hair, and they're like, yeah, and we're gonna go fuck them to death, right? Like, Japan loves us. So what we do is we sell California, and then we just get like a bunch of tugboats and somehow drop California in the middle of the fucking ocean and then bring Japan over here. That is my plan. If I am made God Emperor of the United States, that's what we're doing. That, and just for the fucking shits and giggles of it, we're bombing Guatemala. Just because I want to. Be the American the Japanese anime believes you to be. Yes, 100%. Japan they think of us as like very World War II outlook on us. They're like, yeah, no, they're like, Americans are big, tough, macho people with swagger. Yeah. That whole K-pop thing just baffles me. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Like, I understand the music's catchy, right? Like, the music itself is catchy, but I don't understand the fandom of, like, I have to go to the show and watch these idols. It's like the whole idol thing is where it loses me, you know what I mean? Before you do anything as president, make Wyoming the capital. Well, that's why I didn't say president. I said God Emperor. God Emperor. Yeah, I can't be president. I'm not from here. You gotta be born in the United States. I wasn't. You'll drink a lot of rum, Tannerite, an old refrigerator. You're an American, damn it. I mean, that's a good way to spend the holiday. Just remember, shrapnel happens. Be safe. Just those major libtard cities. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's all cities, and then the rest of the state doesn't do anything about those cities. You know, they've been neutered. So it's like, yeah, you can't necessarily blame them anymore. There was a time you could, but the expansion of that happened because of its own people. So California is definitely that bad. It's just the reasoning is a bit more nuanced. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. It was enjoyable, but I don't understand the obsession around idols in general. Whether it be over there or like there was the whole like Japanese idols as well, that's like a thing. I don't get it, you know? I don't get American obsession with celebrity either. It's all weird to me. It's all weird to me. A lot of here's the thing. You know how they say it's like, oh, well, technically red states are more violent. No, blue cities in red states are more violent. It's almost like when we give you guys access to guns, not you guys, but blue people. If we give the Avatar people, the Na'vi, access to guns, it's almost like they act like a bunch of fucking morons with them and become violent little animals. Weird. Crazy. It's all cities. It's all cities. You're sick and family is or has been sick, so probably doing nothing. Damn. Yeah, feel better, dude. Fuck that. Being sick sucks. Little Rock is very liberal, but the rest of Arkansas tells Little Rock to shut the fuck up. Thank Christ. But that's the thing is like, for how long, right? Because they grow like tumors, population-wise, right? What's going on, Scimitar? You know what I mean? I feel like every city is hyper liberal, right? Like Austin is Diet California. It's in Texas. You think of Texas, you know, you think of people like Brandon. But in reality, you're just as likely in Austin to encounter, I don't know, somebody like Harry Sisson. You know, gay, twink, bangs a couple priests and an uncle here and there, you know? Wait, what do you, okay, here's a realistic one. Harry Sisson. Now, we all remember that Harry said that that MAGA is pissed off because he has game. Mind you, with a picture that he posted of him having herpes. Great job. But who here actually believes it? Because he was like sexually assaulting people from what I remember in like text messages. He was like very hyper aggressive and then being really shitty. No longer wet, still naked. Fucking bet. Arkansas was all red in 2024. The blue vote was almost irrelevant. That's what I meant. Okay, well that's always good. That's good. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it gets eradicated more and more. Like, you have to. Here's the thing. The great thing about communism and cancer is you cure them the same way, with copious amounts of radiation. Nuke them. Anyway, where's your proof? Gets text message. I haven't received a text message of Dimmy's dick yet. I haven't. I have game, sir. Chloroform is in game. Yes, exactly. Exactly. What we should film in Philly, Boston, DC, just in founding fathers outfits and reciting Declaration of Independence and Bill of Rights. I think that we should go up to people and interview them as founding fathers. That's also something I've wanted to do, was like dress up as a founding father, go somewhere, and then like, you know, man on the street interviews as a founding father, and then yell at women and say, "Madam, you're not allowed to speak. This 19th Amendment I did not sign. I do not believe that any man who shall give relevance to a woman shall be taken as a man." Quiet. Repeal it. Repeal it. I still think it's so funny that everybody's like, yeah, Tac doesn't believe in women's rights. Tac's wife doesn't believe in women's rights. I found me a good one, all right? She knows her place. She knows her place, and that place is under me. Picture sent? Yo, fucking bet. Hold on. Fucking hot! I love the message along with it. Smiles and recreational McNukes. All of the McNukes. Oh my god. So what's everybody think about the plan as far as the ideas for the channel moving forward? Any other like ideas or kind of maybe better ways to do it that I haven't thought of? Stop making us jealous. I can't. You should be jealous. Everybody should be jealous of the fact that I have a anti-19th Amendment, anti-feminist woman. Find yourself one. They're great. They're great, and also they fucking like to multiply, which is a good thing. That's what we need more of anyway. But then sadly, all the dumb people multiply too, and they tend to multiply just way too fast. It's like you can't keep up. You just can't keep up with stupid people multiplying. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to get gangbanged in college. Didn't want a baby. Gosh. Don't tell me I'm wrong. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. If I do a fuck around and find out segment, get a Judge Dredd helmet and pronounce funny sentences upon them. A Judge Dredd helmet. That would be That would be different. You second the dread. Fuck around and find out how much is a dread helmet. Hold on. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. No, I don't see a Judge Dredd helmet. Sadly, there's a Mega City props ID set that I can have, plus the belt buckle. That exists. There's a Roman fucking type of helmet. There's a punk gothic helmet. There's a Spartan and Greek helmet, which is rated 3 stars, which I would never buy. We need to make enough income to afford flying to my place and having a monthly cooking and drinking show. I agree with that, actually. I agree with that. Print one. I don't have a 3D printer. Party City. Party City is no longer a thing. Party City's out of business. Party City's gone. It's dead. Party City is as dead as Ariana Grande's eggs. Seeing my beard sagging under the helmet. Probably. That's what happens on a motorcycle helmet. Find someone. I think I know a couple people with a 3D printer, but I'd have to Maker World has a free file. Well, damn. There you go. Demi's got it. Out of metal. Fucking neat. Yeah, Party City's gone. Rasula, Brandon, her friend. I'll just ask Demi. That's on Etsy. Man, Etsy has just become just nonsense of overpriced crap and then AI garbage. It's like one or the other. And both have quality issues. I haven't ordered anything on Etsy in a very long time. Being 100%. Oh my gosh. What is this? There we go. Howdy. How are you? There we go. That shows how long it's been since I've been to town. Yeah, to Party City. Yeah, no, like that. Party City. It's been over a year, right? It's been like 2 or 3 years since Party City's been gone, right? Etsy's, yeah, that's how yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I see it. It's like it used to be, oh, that's where the creatives go and they sell their like homemade shit that's actually like decent, and now it's no longer that. Like, yeah, they still exist, but they're few and far between, which is a real shame. It's actually like extraordinarily depressing that that's the case. It bothers the hell out of me. What was I gonna? Yeah, just more fucking Minnesota shit. It was about is about a year. Let me actually look that up. When Party City closed. Okay, so it's about a year. Yeah, they announced in December 2024 closing all of its US stores. End of February of 2025 they all closed. Liquidation sales, yeah, it was the second bankruptcy filing since 2023. So yeah, about a year. Ah, man, it hasn't been as much time. isn't a real place anymore. Yes, Party City's, yeah, Party City's gone. So what do you have now? You have Spirit Halloween and Spirit Christmas for like those two things. I just recently went into Spirit Christmas because my daughter was curious. She's like, oh, can we check it out? I'm like, sure. It's overpriced garbage. So don't buy from there. It's such a dog shit. Man, everything's so cheap now. I mean, cheap, I'm not saying like in a good, like, ooh, yeah, that's cheap. It's a great price. No, I mean like cheap. It's like made by like a Taiwanese child named, you know, like Peng over there fucking building an iPhone and then building your fucking Halloween mask of, you know, I don't know, Friday the 14th monster. They went into bankruptcy twice since 2023, it says. Just like the spirit of Halloween has gotten really sad. It's not the same as when I was a kid. When I was a kid, you actually celebrated. Now people are like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a trunk or treat with Jimmy and fucking McKenna, and we're going to go into a stranger's car, and they're going to give her Smarties, Milky Way, and fentanyl. Great, love it. Merry Halloween. So horrible. Fuck that. They relinquished control of Etsy to a woman who immediately changed everything about the site, so it doesn't surprise. Oh, did they really? Did Miss Babylon get back after the dog pic last night? Wait, dog pic? Miss Babylon? Oh! Oh, yeah, yes. Hold on. Yep, give me a second. I was like, wait a minute, you're talking about the dog butthole pic. I love how there's like a huge swath of people that have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. So yes, and then this was the discussion. Post that. Give me a moment. They said, ew, get that shit off my screen. And then they posted something worse. And you ready? You ready for it? You ready for it? Here you go. Trunker vent, yes. Yeah. Got one thing to say to this. Yup. That about sums it up. So we were all in voice chat, and I literally typed in on Google, I think I typed in weird looking butthole, and then it was a picture of a dog with a very poofy butthole, and I sent that to her. Why? It's America. We don't ask why. We don't ask why. We just do. We do for entertainment purposes. It's like, why do you need a gun? Because I fucking want one. Why do you need bacon? Because bacon's delicious and I want it. Why did you send that person a picture of an inflamed dog anus? Because I thought it was funny. Do I need any more reason than that? The same reason I call my wife random slurs, because I think it's funny. Okay? Don't you too call your wife slurs? If you don't, you should. And if she can't take it, then she's not the one. She's sick. She's sick. She's got like the flu or something. Let me actually message her and be like, how you feeling today, you slut monkey? Hold on. How you feeling, slut goblin? Her phone also broke because she bought a shitty fucking iPhone. Your iPhone stop being gayer than Will in Stranger Things? Or are we still blowing big black dick like Freddie Mercury? There we go. This is how I talk to my friends. Merry Christmas. So that's where we are. Also, for anybody, did anybody else watch Stranger Things? The season 5 part 2? If you're like one of those people that's gonna be like, I've never watched it because I'm too cool for that, whatever, like I don't give a shit. For the people who watched it, did you also feel like every single piece of it like wasn't written by the same people anymore? Because I think that what happened was, I think the Duffer Brothers didn't feel like doing anything, and they got like Lindsay Lohan to do meth and start writing it. It's my thought. That's my thought. And bad. Will Smith levels of gay. Yeah, Will Smith levels of gay. Hi, are you on during the day? Hi, am I on? I am on. I am on. I'm not high, though. That's Angry Cops. Angry Cops is... yeah. Watched part of one episode. It did feel different. The new season is just... it's dog shit. Since season 2 is overrated tripe, then it's overrated tripe now. It's way worse. Here's the thing. I think the Stranger Things could have ended after season 1. I think it could have ended after season 1. I think after season 1, we could have just had that be like, okay, great. Like, that was a cool story. I don't think it needed to continue. I genuinely don't. Because it continuing just led to more and more nonsense. Right? Like, I really like the show, but it's become horrible. They pulled a Game of Thrones, but they made it so... Here's the thing. Game of Thrones didn't make every single character more and more insufferable and more gay at the end. They just made a really shitty fucking decision, right? So this is worse. You know what I mean? Bill's home game yesterday, so Rich was busy being drunk and shirtless, as he should be. Good for him. Is that why he was texting me? Is that why he was texting me? He texted me. He goes, hey, can you send me this version of the thumbnail? And I'm like, sure. Sure, bud. I mean, yeah, Dutch, I think you're kind of right on that. It's just they have to, but it's not just they have to milk it. They have to milk it, and then they also have to appeal to the broadest sense of stupidity that they can. So it's like they could have just continued. Like, let's just say that they continued from season 1, and they could have just continued making a baller show that was, you know, about nerd fandom and stuff like that, right? And they'd be like, oh, well, that only appeals to nerdy people. First off, it doesn't, but it appeals to them and then brings people into nerd culture. Fine, I think that's great. But the moment that you start being like, okay, but now we have to appeal to whammons, and we have to appeal to the gays and the transes and the gay transes, which they all are, and the fucking whatever else group of the alphabet mafia that you need to appeal to. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Now you've lost all sense of self. You sold your soul to a bunch of fucking gay people on the internet who were really only 3 people in a trench coat crying on Reddit. Like that's what they did. It doesn't have enough queer representation. Yes, it did. It was also the 80s. We used to have a 3-letter word for gays back then, and it wasn't gay. It rhymed with bag. You know? Why am I on? Why wouldn't I be on, Russell? That's why you don't watch TV or movies from the last 10 years. I'm kind of with you on that. Everything's gay, trans, bullshit. The Netflix fucking Sabrina remake, my wife watched it. I was done after like 3 episodes. It was fucking horrible. Horrible. We need to keep making our show. Yes, we do. We do. You're right. Smart enough to make something new and original. New and original is great, but the moment that you start pandering to the masses, you're no longer creating anything. You're just creating corporate slop. Just woke up. What do you miss? Well, technically you missed Dimmy getting naked. Technically. In Gamers Workshop bullshittery. It stares in pretty much modern just slop in general. It's horrible. A British cigarette? Yeah. A bundle of twigs. You know? Paraphrase words of Arrowhead. Making shit for everyone means it will be for no one. Yes, exactly. It's like that. If everybody's special, nobody is, you know? No, make something for a particular group of people. That's fine. It brings more people into the fandom. Like, the reason that old Star Wars was so good was it brought people into nerd culture, the original, right? But what did they do? Well, now we have to make sure that we have a black hero and we have to have a woman main character, but she's a Skywalker now, and we need to make sure that Jabba the Hutt is queerly represented, so now they will be wearing a blue wig and have a septum ring. First off, Jabba the Hutt was always Lena Dunham. We knew that, right? You don't need to tell people. Also, if you have to spell your story out, it's shit storytelling. The story should speak for itself. It shouldn't be some fucking, drivel about like, and then this is why this happens. It's like, what is this? A fucking intermission at some fucking play? You know what I mean? It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. You're currently binge watching The Greatest American Hero. I'm not even familiar with it. I watch anime, Sean. I watch anime. That's what and the anime that I watch is like specific types of anime that I'm into. You know what I mean? Arrowhead doesn't even know what game they're making. None of these people make like. What's the new game Operator Drewski's making? With I think Wendigoon's also funding it or working on it. I saw him post about how it's going. Oh, oddly enough, here's Wendigoon right now. Bellum, right? The reason that game is going to be good is it's made by people that play it. It is made by people who enjoy that type of game. It is people who enjoy milsims making a milsim with all the things that were missing from other milsims, and then injecting some fun into it. That's what gaming used to be. Gaming used to be, oh, I really like this type of game, so I'm going to make it. Oh, what inspired you to make it? I was sitting there playing that game as a kid and always wanted to, right? That's no longer it. It's corporate slop now. All of it. It's dog shit. Dog shit. I fucking hate it all. Automan? Arrowhead devs talk about making Tarkov Milsim and also Elden Ring when none of stuff meshes. Made a horde shooter by accident, succeeded by accident. That's like Hi-Rez. I feel like Hi-Rez is another company that succeeded by accident and now they just are incapable of making anything good. Also, if you see their development team, you're like, oh, that explains everything. Yeah, that's, but I feel like that's so many things, you know what I mean? Wearing your autism hates your communism t-shirt, It's your dem uncle's holiday dinner tonight. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Wear the hat too. Wear the hat. We need to get these hats out into the fucking populace again. The public deserves to wear the anti-communist and pro-autism stuff. You know? Oh, thank you for posting the Judge Dredd helmets. Yeah, I'm sure we can probably just print that out. That doesn't look too difficult. Oh, fuck. Did it really? Shit. God. Okay, well, we need to do something about that. What did Eli just fucking post? Eli said, where did I go wrong? I asked my kids if they wanted to go to the arcade and race go-karts today, and they said no thank you. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. Or made one. Needs to be remedied. Needs to be remedied. Well, here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say, everybody, okay? We're going to be making more. I'm going to be making more videos about more things and kind of moving in the direction of things that are enjoyable, that are also slightly psychotic. So, once again, the Discord is where you go to make those suggestions and also to post the things that you want me to make a video about. If there's something that you want. You're like, hey, did Tac see this? Post it in there. I check it. Okay? I also miss arcades. There's an arcade at the mall that I take my daughter to. I haven't gotten in it. The mini golf place has a nice arcade, though. You play Atari Asteroids? Damn! What was the game that I just re-downloaded? Pharaoh. It's like one of my old PC games that I really enjoyed. The only games I really play anymore are like that. We played Jackbox the other night, which was a lot of fun. Actually, that's a question. Would you guys want to see like a late night drunk stream of like me and my group of friends all playing a game like Jackbox together and laughing our asses off, making horrendous jokes? Sounds like a normal Monday. I mean, depends on the Monday, I suppose. Would you guys want to just see those every now and again? I did not play Lords of the Realm. I did not. Hell yes, says Dutch. All right. We also sometimes just play poker. So if you guys want to see those, let me know also. Because I can 100% just like, we'll get together at night and just be like, yeah, we've got alcohol. We are going to make horrendous, because it's bad. It's like really bad. We absolutely need to make a gaming channel. We do. We do. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more. That'd be funny. Duke Nukem Kill-a-thon pack was free at one point on Steam. No, you used to own an arcade? Well, damn. Old school RTS strategy game. I'm down for that. I love RTSs. That's why I love Pharaoh. I loved Red Alert, like Command and Conquer. Still love those games. Tiberium Sun was great. I still play Age of Empires. Age of Empires is a lot of fun. I don't know. But if you haven't already, join the Discord, follow me on X and all that shit. I am going to go, but keep an eye out for those things. All right. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I will see you all later. Love you all. Join the Discord. Have a good one. I'm gonna go grab some food.